Well, welcome back to Game on Hay. We're discussing the Australia-England game today. And just in case you hadn't realised, England won it by a distance. I just want to make that point one more time while I can. And there's so many performances, Sana, we can look at, because the bowling was excellent, the fielding was excellent, the batting was outstanding. Where would you like to start?
I think we can start with Jordan, the 3 wickets that he got. I'll just take it to Umar goal, because generally we go to him last. So जॉर्डन के बारे में जो 3 विकेट्स लिए उसका पैकेज भी हम साथ-साथ देखेंगे और आप बताएं भी उसके बारे में.
आई थिंक काफ़ी एक्सपीरियंस है इसको. T20 में डिफरेंट लीग्स खेलता है और इसकी जो सबसे जो अच्छी चीज़ है कि ये काफ़ी शार्प है. माइंड इसका बड़ा ज़बरदस्त है, काफ़ी तेज़ इसका माइंड चलता है. बैट्समैन को बड़े जल्दी असेस कर लेता है जो इसकी क्वालिटी है और असेस द कंडीशन कि पिच की क्या रिक्वायरमेंट है, उसी हिसाब से आपने लाइन और लेंथ को रखता है. अगर आप देखें स्टार्ट में इसने बॉल को स्विंग होने दिया, जब एंड पे उनके बैट्समैन मारने लगे जिस तरह ये मार रहा था पीछे बॉल के लिए खड़ा था, तो उसने बिल्कुल उसके साथ ब्लफ खेला, आगे यॉर्कर बॉल किया. तो आई थिंक काफ़ी क्लेवर है और इसको एक तो ये कि डिफरेंट लीग खेल रहा है, इसको T20 का बड़ा आइडिया हो गया और काफ़ी शार्प है, बैट्समैन को बड़ा जल्दी रीड करता है.
राशिद भाई, आप कुछ ऐड करना चाहेंगे इसमें?
पेस चेंज करता है और वेरी भी करता है. एक ही तरफ बॉल की एक चैनल पे और बाहर रखी ज़्यादातर. स्मिथ की जो विकेट ली है वो हैरत है मुझे ना, क्योंकि बाहर थी, उसको कट या कवर पे मार सकता था, वो मिड ऑन पे आउट है. बड़ा अच्छा कैच वॉक से शायद किया है उसने. लेकिन बहुत ज़बरदस्त प्लेयर है, बैटिंग तो आ नहीं रही इनकी. और लेकिन यहाँ पे अगर देखते हैं टैमिल मिल्स बड़े एक्सपेंसिव हुए इस मैच में. टैमिल मिल्स बहुत एक्सपेंसिव है. यहाँ पे स्लो ओवर नहीं चलेंगे, यहाँ पे टीम आउट हो रही है तो आप हार्ड बॉलिंग करनी चाहिए थी. और दूसरा लिविंगस्टोन, तो ऑस्ट्रेलिया का बैट डे था, इसका मतलब है. लिविंगस्टोन 4 ओवर 17 रन, आई थिंक 15 रन. क्या बोल सकते हैं फिर?
किसको मारना था उन्होंने?
किसको मारना था? तो ये कह सकते हैं कि ये एडिशनल प्रेशर ये सब कॉन्टिनेंट में आ गया है इनके पास, जो लेग स्पिनर है, और ये अच्छा इजाफा है इंग्लिश टीम में. लेकिन ये टैमिल मिलकर मैं अजहर से बाद में पूछना चाहूंगा कि क्या वजह हो सकती है.
उसी पे आ रहा हूँ. आई थिंक समटाइम आपको जो ना ज़्यादा जब आप प्रेडिक्टेबल भी हो जाते हैं ना तो आपको रन्स पड़ सकते हैं. टैमिल मिल का ये है कि वो आई थिंक आज प्रेडिक्टेबल हो गया. वो या तो तेज़ बॉल कर रहा था या स्लोअर वन कर रहा था. तो आपको मैच टू मैच, आपको जिस तरह मैं अर्ली कहा कि आपने बैट्समैन को चेक करना है, अपोजिशन को चेक करना है. हर मैच में स्पेशली T20 में आप एक ही प्लान के साथ नहीं जा सकते. या तो ये कि आपका वो प्लान अगर है ना तो आपको उस पर इतना कमांड हो कि आप उस पर सक्सेस ही आपको मिले. अदरवाइज अगर आप प्रेडिक्टेबल हो गए तो आपको मार पड़ सकती है, जिस तरह आज टैमिल मिल को. अदर देन वो इतना बुरा बॉलर नहीं जिससे उसकी कैरियर जिस तरह उसने स्टार्ट किया था, लेकिन सम टाइम जब प्रेडिक्टेबल हो जाते हो तो आपको रन्स पड़ते हैं.
आप कुछ ऐड करना चाहेंगे? फिर मैं
नहीं, आई थिंक कि जॉर्डन की बात हो रही थी तो आई थिंक जॉर्डन जो है ना वेरी एक्सपीरियंस बॉलर और हाईएस्ट विकेट टेकर है इस फॉर्मेट में इंग्लैंड के लिए. और अराउंड द वर्ल्ड वो खेले हैं. डेथ बॉलर जो है ना, आई थिंक वन ऑफ द बेस्ट डेथ बॉलर इन द वर्ल्ड जॉर्डन की जो क्लास है. और बाकी जो खैर जॉर्डन की बात हो रही थी तो जॉर्डन पे ही रहते हैं, बाकी भी प्लेयर आ जाएंगे फिर बात करेंगे.
Yeah, so they are of course very impressed by Jordan's especially the death bowling that he has done, but of course the important wicket of Smith at the top with a very good catch by Vokes as well.
Yeah, it was the classic wide of off stump, so wide it would have been wide. Only Smith could have dragged that from outside off stump to mid on, I suspect, Aaqib.
Yeah, I mean, look, I worked with him. He was with us in T10. Very disciplined man. Once in a meeting, I wanted to convey a message to one or two blokes. They walked into the league without any preparation, without any fitness. So I mentioned, look, I want more Jordans, the people who actually play this game from here and from here. They're clean minds and good hearts, and they value themselves, because you think before you're putting something in your mouth, because we have to respect ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
So again, the death bowlers are important in the world, and he's, I think, one of the best.
Yes.
Consistently, it's not that you got 2 good games and then like Tamman Mills 1 or 2 very bad games.
Yeah.
So he hardly had I haven't seen him like going all over the place, always there, good with the Yorkers, and uses his brain well. So I think he's one of the best death bowler.
I mean, for instance, Viv, that Yorker that got Pat Cummins, perfect Yorker, great example of how to bowl it, and that came after Cummins had just smacked 2 sixes at the other end when Mills had offered him a couple of length balls.
You couldn't ask for a better comeback. You know, he's been very special over the years, and you got to thank the West Indies and Barbados really for another export.
So if looking ahead, and this is assuming nothing, taking nothing for granted, if by any chance England happened to win the tournament, as I say, long way to go, would you like his medal to go to the West Indies?
Well, he chose his country.
In that case, we'll keep it.
I mean, this World Cup.
we can keep the claim
I mean, look,
for all the players.
after winning the
You
World
can have the
Cup,
World Cup.
after
You can't take away the export. You can't take away that at all.
We'll have a photocopy done.
if England wins, this World Cup will go many countries.
Okay, I've still got the list of birth. I can still prove to you
David?
that 8 out of the 11 were born in England.
David,
Yes.
even if you bring the birth certificates, even if you bring the birth certificates, this World Cup is going to many countries.
He's a Surrey boy. He's a Surrey boy.
As I have said before, we are very happy to be multicultural and to welcome people into our country to play for England. Especially
क्राइम क्या है
if we
इसका
win.
जॉर्डन का ये तो खेल रहा था इंग्लिश टीम से लेकिन जोफ्रा आर्चर को भी लेके आया साथ में Second
Yes.
time.
The first hand he chose England,
Yeah.
and then he influenced Archer to come and join him.
That's it. No, to be fair, you know, England have been a country of that have been of great help in terms of what they want, the package that they would like, and to be fair, they've chosen 2 good guys, Jordan and Archer.
And don't forget that 30 years ago we gave you guys a lot of county experience. So the entire West Indies team.
Come on, if you're
came
good
to the
enough.
enough.
If you're good enough, you're going to take your talent right around the globe.
Anyway, congratulations. Let's have just a chat about Aaron Finch and his innings, because wickets were tumbling. So obviously you're going to be constrained as captain, opening batsman. You watch the wickets going down the other end. You've got to try and make something out of it. And that, how do we rate the 44? What did you make of that effort, Viv?
To be fair, as captain, he did the things that I think was necessary of him. It wasn't the usual Aaron Finch, but he gave them a chance, especially if you get over 100. It's a total that I believe that you could look to defend, but in the end, that it wasn't enough. Just wasn't enough.
Certainly not.
I think he's too high, stays too high. The pitches, UAE pitches, he need to go down under the ball and then try to hit. That's, I think, after bowling 49, 50 balls, still not comfortable, because these pitches are not Finch type. So if he wants to improve, you need to go down under the ball and try to hit.
But
Is
he got
it the- is
he
it
got
the
a good
same
track
reason?
record though. He got 300 against Pakistan in those pitches.
But maybe
In one day,
in one day or
Yeah.
test matches.
In one day.
Is it the same
one day.
reason that the West Indies, some of the West Indies batters are struggling also? I mean,
I mean,
some
look,
of,
we have
especially
seen-
Chris
we have-
Gayle and
We have seen
are they stand
UAE, how many? Four PSLs?
Yeah.
And there are hardly 200s. And it was like two years back when Sharjah was a different soil. Recently, IPL, the recent leg of PSL, now what's going on. I mean, it's a very challenging pitches, and it's challenge your technique.
If you have one.
If you have one.
Okay, in that case, as we're talking about technique, let's have a little look at the way the Australian wickets went down. You can talk us through the techniques or lack of involved in this.
Okay, let's see the fall of wickets. ये देखें जरा एक्सीलेंट डिलीवरी जो है ना बॉल वहाँ से पड़ा और उसके बाद क्रॉस द सीम था ठीक है एंगल अवे हुआ और
नहीं चल के आगे भी आया थोड़ा सा
ये थ्रू आउट द वर्ल्ड कप में अगर आप देखें
bad
इंग्लैंड
shot,
में
bad
तो इसने इसी पे स्ट्रगल किया. ये बैड शॉट थी. स्मिथ जो है ना वो मूव कर रहे थे तो ओनली स्मिथ कैन प्ले दैट शॉट.
एक बाउंस भी था, बाहर भी था.
व्हाट अ कैच, एक्सीलेंट कैच, व्हाट अ एथलीट. अगेन सीधा बॉल था और उसको जो है ना गलत खेले, क्रॉस द लाइन खेले और अपनी विकेट खो बैठे.
So, Viv, would you like to add something on this?
Well, to me, that's what I was speaking about earlier. Smith and Stoner just didn't pick that one. The only thing I guess he must better looking at picking his nose.
Thanks, Viv. That's the sort of analysis we look for on this show.
स्टोनस गुगली पे आउट हुआ. 7-8 सीजन से इंडिया में खेल रहा है आईपीएल. अभी तक रीड नहीं हो रही कि गुगली कौन सी है.
अभी जो वेट जो आउट हुए देखें वो मिस टाइम हुआ. इतनी ज्यादा एलिवेशन नहीं मिली उनको और बाउंड्री पे कैच हुए. मिस टाइम किया उन्होंने.
He hit that sweetly.
That's one of those ones, if you're just looking at the first shot, you say, well played shot, oh no, it's out. This one, this is a great catch. This is a fabulous catch.
And the fielding
was
of
Jason, right?
England, I mean,
I think they were absolutely brilliant on the field.
yeah.
Remarkable catches.
Good ball.
And that's the
That
delivery.
is the Yorker of the day, yeah.
That's
Quality.
why,
Finds
that's
its
why
way
he's
through, I
playing
think,
all
so.
the leagues around the world.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
But he was saying after the game that he really
Not
practices
playing
every
IPL.
day. He practices.
yes, I work with him. I work for England as well. So Surrey,
Yeah.
I work with him at
I
Surrey as
think,
well. So every day, you know, he goes there and put the marker there and bowl Yorkers.
Okay, that's another copy of his medal we need to send somewhere. So you've got one going to Viv, one going to you.
No,
That's 3 copies of his medal.
no,
yeah.
he's a Surrey boy. So
And I'll tell you something too. It couldn't have happened to a nicer individual.
yes.
I think having met him for a few times around the PSL, he's just a magnificent individual. And you like to see individuals, you know, who are nice enough guys have success.
Yeah. That's a very important
Indeed.
message.
Just talking about Yorkers and lengths, because we saw actually Timo Mills, who's had a pretty good, good couple of games before this, missed a few of those varieties today, missed his length a bit, and he was the one guy that went, 45 off his 4, although he did pick up 2 wickets. I mean, it's quite a fine difference, isn't it? I mean, on a good day, you nail it, and he's meant to be a very good death bowler. Today just wasn't his day.
Important thing is that first you need to read the pitch.
Yep.
Which ball is good on this pitch? Previously, the pitch was like was stopping, holding a bit, where you can use your lots of slower ones, slow bouncers. Pitch like this, there was enough seam and swing that it should be like odd ball back of the hand. Most of them should be the seam ball, trying to get batsmen out in the slip rather than bowling like 2 to 3 slower ones. So I think it's a wrong choices sometimes.
Yeah. So who's bowled the best Yorkers? Jordan one was a great one today. We've seen Shine Shah Freedy bowl some good ones.
With the new ball,
With a
especially.
new ball. I mean,
that's very
which can
difficult
be
ball.
just as important, yeah.
And Haris Rauf,
Yeah.
he's good.
Mitchell Stark.
Mitchell Stark,
Today.
Bumrah,
Bumrah's good, yeah.
Bumrah,
Bumrah.
Yeah.
and who else?
Mitchell Stark.
Bumrah, Mitchell Stark.
You don't get extra points for saying the same name twice.
Umar Gul.
We're back into history. How different? Okay, here's the question though. Because people of our generation, for instance, swear by the Yorker, we say, what a good ball it is, and it still obviously has value. But in the meantime, the last decade, there have been so many varieties: back of the hand, front of the hand, slower ball bouncers. I mean, where's the trend going to take us, or how good is the Yorker still?
I think it's still a best ball. I work in hundreds. I work in T10.
Yep.
We get the percentage of the getting runs on the Yorker delivery is 1%. You know, like 1 run a ball, and the length ball. You know, we played all formats. The length ball, heavy length ball, is the second highest, 1.28, and then the short one, 1.64. And then you go on and on. You know, like the Yorker and the length ball is the key thing, even in T10 and 100 cricket as well, and this cricket. So like we are watching here. You know, if you see Nokia bowling today, hitting the pitch hard, onto the stump. So it's very difficult on these pitches, you know, especially. The length ball is still a key. Yeah, odd ball, you know, you might get one hit over to the mid on or long on. So you might get hit with that. But still, a best ball is a Yorker and this one.
And what if a bowler says to you, but I'm worried that I might overdo it, bowl a full toss, or might not get it right?
Yeah, that's the mindset. When we're talking about Tamil Mills, you know, that's the mindset. That shows, you know, he backs his skill, he backs his ability, but sometimes under pressure, your mind gets cloudy and you don't think properly and you get negative thought came into your mind and you're not executing the plan which you practice. If you practice hard enough in the nets, you know, like target bowling, when I work with these guys, so you say, okay, we're going to bowl 30 Yorkers, so have a match between them and see who's the best guy to do that. So if you can train yourself according to the match situation, you become a better death bowler. As simple as that.
Perfect. Okay.
अजहर और तीनों से सवाल ये है कि यॉर्कर आपने कहा कि वाइट बॉल में हो रही है और स्लो रन बहुत हो रही है, लेकिन इसकी वजह से पेस कम नहीं हो गई। टेस्ट क्रिकेट में अगर देखा जाए, टेस्ट मैचेस में यॉर्कर किधर है, लाइक वसीम अकरम, वकार यूनुस, जूल गार्नर, तो ये बॉलर ख़त्म होते जा रहे हैं। डैरन गॉफ के टेस्ट मैचेस में यॉर्कर वो बिल्कुल फिनिश होती नज़र आ रही है, उसकी वजह। और पेस भी अगर हम देखें, आप प्रैक्टिस में T20 में कराते हो कि स्लो ओवर वन, स्लो बाउंसर, यानी कटर बॉलिंग ज़्यादा है, तो इस वजह से हमारी टेस्ट क्रिकेट में पेस स्लो नहीं हो गई और यॉर्कर खत्म हो रहे हैं।
और इससे पहले आप लोग सॉरी जवाब दें, क्योंकि हमें एक छोटे से ब्रेक पे जाना है और राशिद भाई ने बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट सवाल किया और अगर आपको उसका जवाब चाहिए तो ब्रेक से वापस ज़रूर आए।